Hey there, welcome to Neptune Tarot. Today I decided to make a reading about the person that is on your mind because it hasn't been a while, but still, I was planning actually to make another type of reading, but something just guided me towards this reading, and actually I'm planning to do the person on your mind every week. Every week we are going to get an update about what the person on your mind is thinking and feeling towards you. And before anything else, I would just like to let you know that mm, my channel is still quite new and I'm still trying to do my best in order to make things work for me and work for your best. To make things in your best, to make things so that you can have the best experience from my channel. And yeah, I think I will reschedule my weekly uploads and I will try to upload videos that I sense that most of you are more demanding to see than the ones that I used to upload. So before I actually choose the piles, I'm going to use actually the animal spirits to determine which cards are going to represent the piles. I would like to say a few things. First of all, whatever this person on your mind is doing, or whatever the case is with that person, I strongly advise you to just put your right hand on your heart and first say me. First, mind yourself. Put yourself on the first place. Whatever you do, don't waste your energy on someone else. Just stay true to yourself and just say me first before you consider that person. And then take a look at the reading, because my intention is not to get you hooked into someone that maybe is not worth it. Well, in general, it's not worth it to be attached to someone. It's not good energy. That's not my purpose. That's why I would like you first to just tap into your own energy and say me first, and then listen to this reading with a neutral kind of position, something that is not going to harm you. So let's see which animal spirits are going to represent the piles that we are going to choose. So we have the porcupine spirit for pile number 1. For pile number 2, we have the deer spirit. And for pile number 3, we have the frog spirit. So before I proceed with the reading, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button, because my channel is still quite small and I need all the support I can get. So I would deeply appreciate it if you subscribe for my channel. And now I'm just going to give you a few seconds to focus your intuition towards the card that attracts you the most and the one that will give you the answer regarding the person that is on your mind. So stay tuned and I meet you in my readings. Hey there, for all of you who chose the porcupine spirit, let's take a look what the porcupine spirit wants to say to you. Time for a beginner mind. Okay, with this, I'm feeling like for those of you who chose the porcupine spirit, maybe you are still in the beginning of this relationship, if it's a relationship, or it's just the beginning phase where still you don't know each other that good with that person. Maybe it's somebody that you just contacted online and you haven't met in real life. That also could be the option. But here I feel like there is some kind of a naughty kind of energy. It's like, mm, well, it's just a bit mischievous energy. That's what I'm feeling with this pile. So let's take a look. What are the true feelings of that person that you have in your mind? Let's decode their true feelings. I'm using my new tarot deck, by the way. I received it quite recently and I'm really excited to use it. We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. These ones wanted to come as a clarifying. Okay. Two of Cups. Under it we have Six of Pentacles as a clarifier, Death card, and Four of Cups. Okay, in the bottom of the deck we have Two of Swords. So we are starting here with the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like somebody here is not willing to do the work they are supposed to do. They're not willing to take a step towards you or just do those necessary things that they are supposed to do. Maybe they are planning something. Maybe they have planned something. Maybe they just wanted to reach somehow, or they find it like too much efforts in order to come closer to you. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like this person is just refusing to do something that is regarding you. They're refusing to do some kind of work or just put some kind of efforts, because the Eight of Pentacles are reversed and we have the Five of Swords. They know that they can actually have some kind of victory with you. They can actually achieve something with you and things could be quite good, but it feels like a lot of work and a lot of burden. And with the Three of Wands, I definitely feel like they could have some kind of a plan, but at the moment they feel a bit lazy. That's what I'm feeling. They feel a bit lazy and they are not that willing to take an action or make a move. Moving on forward with the cards that came out, we have the Two of Cups and Six of Pentacles. Well, they definitely do feel love towards you. They definitely feel like you can be the perfect couple. You can be just like, there is a lot of potential. There is a lot of potential in this connection, and definitely they feel like things could work out between you two. And it would be just fair if everything works out between you two, because we have the Six of Pentacles, and if they do if they do things in a fair way, they know that they can achieve that result with you. They can achieve that Two of Pentacles. But here, as we have the Eight of Pentacles, what I'm feeling is that they are just refusing to do the work. I don't know why, I just feel that energy that they're refusing to do something. That's why things are maybe not going as good as they are supposed to. But having the Two of Cups is quite positive, because it just indicates that there is a huge potential here. There is a potential for things to be really good between you two. And with the Six of Pentacles under the Two of Cups, if they act fair, which I believe they will do because it just came out, if they act fair towards you, they're going to reach that position of the Two of Cups where things are just going to flow between you two. Things are going to go like really smooth between you two, and everything will just feel like the way it's supposed to be. Moving on forward with the cards, we have the Four of Cups and the Death card. So with this energy, I feel like something between you two is changing. Something between you two is changing, and at least they are feeling like something between you two can change. But I'm sorry for saying this, but there is some kind of a lack of interest. Actually, the general energy here is that they do sense that potential. They do sense that things can work out between you two, can go good with the Two of Cups. But at the same time, they are pulling themselves back and they are refusing to do some kind of efforts. They are refusing maybe to, like, let's say, to do the things that they are supposed to do. If it's something new, if it's if it's somebody that you just met online and you are like just chatting with that person, maybe they're refusing to go out with you, or maybe they're refusing to meet you live. If that's not the case, if you are already in a relationship with this person, maybe there are responsibilities between you two and they are just not doing their part. I mean, you are doing the things that you're supposed to do, but they are refusing to do that. And that's what causes imbalance in this relationship. And indeed, here I see that something is changing. Something is changing, and it's coming from the Four of Cups, which means that I feel like they had some kind of a lack of interest, but that lack of interest is starting to change towards better. or in order to know if it's towards better, I just need to take some extra card. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. Oh, that's not good. Okay. So, well, things are changing, but again, there isn't that much of cooperation between you two. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like one of you is the given one. One of you is the one that is doing everything. One of you is trying to make things all right, trying to do everything, trying to be in this relationship and just invest in it, while the other one is refusing to do their part, refusing to do the work they are supposed to do. And in general, I feel them a bit not interested with the Four of Cups. You can see on the card itself that there is something behind them, but they're not looking at it at all. They're just in their own world, they're in their own depressive kind of state, and they're not even paying attention to that cup that's standing behind them. And with the Death card, definitely something is changing, but that change is not... I'm sorry for saying this, guys, but I don't feel like this person is really cooperating with you. Maybe you are doing everything you can. Maybe you are giving a lot in this relationship, but on their part, they're refusing to invest in it. And in the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords, which indicates that in general, they are a bit more pulled back. Maybe they are making some kind of decisions. Maybe they are trying to figure out if this will work out or not work out, or they are just pulling themselves back and trying to reflect over the overall situation between you two. But I'm sorry again for saying this, but I don't see this person much active towards you. On the contrary, I see them a bit in a more passive state and just maybe just taking advantage of what you give to them, because they definitely do receive a lot of energy from you. They receive, like, I don't want to say that they are draining your energy. That's not the case, but they are just receiving some kind of a good energy from you. That's what I'm feeling. And maybe you are helping them out. Maybe you are doing a lot for them. And at the same time, they are like taking you for granted. That also could be the case. Well, I'm sorry that the messages came out like this. But still, we have the Two of Cups in this deck. I mean, we have the Two of Cups coming out and the Six of Pentacles, which indicates that, well, the presence of the Two of Cups is actually good. But what I'm feeling from these Two of Cups is that with the Six of Pentacles, in order to reach that Two of Cups, there should be equality. There should be some kind of equal work. Not you do everything and they do nothing and then everything is all right. No, there should be efforts on both sides. If this is somebody that you just met and you are just corresponding online, then I'm sorry for saying this, but this person doesn't seem that interested. If this is a person that you are in a relationship, then I'm sorry again for saying this, but this person just might be taking you for granted. They might be grateful for the things that you're doing for them, but I don't see them in that active position. I don't want to say that, but I feel like they're a bit lazy. Okay, let's take some romance oracles and see what we are going to get there. I'm going to use one of my new oracle deck as well, the Seasons of the Witches. Passion, deception, express your love. Okay. Just wanted to make sure the cards are visible. So, with the Passion card, allow your heart and your soul to sting with you, with joy. Sorry for the misreading. Well, With the passion cards, I feel like there is potential. There is potential between you two. There is passion. Maybe there is attraction. Um, well, I feel like it might be more on a physical level. I feel like in this relationship, the attraction is more on a physical level than on mutual, like love connection. There might be some kind of physical attraction in this relationship, but still, the other side, I don't see that big of an interest. I don't know why. And we have the deception card. With the deception card, someone is wearing a false self mask in its relationship. In this relationship, uh, well, they might be they might be deceiving you with something. They might be pretending to be something that they are not. Especially if this is some kind of an online relationship. If you just met this person online, they might be trying to be something else, and they might be pretending to be someone else, and they might be deceiving you. They might be trying to show different face of themselves, not the one that they are trying to be, another person, not the one they are. That's what I'm feeling. But if the case is not that you just met online, if the case is that you're already in this relationship, I think I strongly feel that deception is that maybe, for example, you expect them to do something and it seems like they are going to do it, but they actually don't do it. You have, sorry for the camera shake, you have expectations from them to play their part and to help you, but you feel like you are doing everything on your own and they're just not there for you. They're not supporting you, they're not helping you. I definitely feel that some of you feel lonely in this relationship. And the last card from this oracle says, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Well, to be honest, I cannot I cannot fit this card with the composition of the other cards that came out, because what we saw until now was not requiring for you to express your love, or maybe they cannot feel your love by all the things that you have done for them, or all the efforts that you have put in order for this to work out. But well, what I'm feeling is that there is no need to express your love, or maybe this has to indicate their side, because they're the one who are not expressing their love. They're the one who are not investing in this relationship. Actually, that's what I'm feeling. There might be still passion between you two, but what I'm feeling is that they are just not expressing that love, emotion, and feeling that you need. So let's take some more oracle cards, and then I'm going to channel some messages from them and see what they would like to say to you. Just going to lift a bit the cards in order to have more space. I think this is still visible. Okay. Let's take from my new deck and see what cards we are going to get here. Just going to hide this card because the picture on it is not pretty at all. There is illustration of a woman that is bleeding and it has shape of heart, and yeah, it's just not I don't think it's an appropriate illustration, so I'm just going to hide it with Bulbasaur. Let's take one more, and the name of the card is Sacrifice, which is quite resonating with this reading. And if the reading is not resonating with you, if this is not your case, please don't hesitate to choose a different pile, because here I definitely feel the energy of somebody that I feel that tension, that one of you is doing a lot while the other one is in a passive state and is not doing anything. And I don't even think that is that much interested into doing something. Or maybe in the beginning they were showing some kind of interest, but this changed with the death card. And They are kind of not collaborating with you. They are not in sync with you. Cow. Maiden. Okay, so first with the sacrifice card, which I'm not going to show to you because the illustration is not that nice. Okay. You must find the ebb and flow of life within your very self. Embracing it all is embracing truth. So, I feel like the message quite resonates with this pile because some of you are making a lot of sacrifices, some of you are putting a lot of efforts in this, some of you are trying your best in order to make this work, but you are not getting anything from the other side. And indeed, this feels like sacrifice, this feels like burden. And yeah, there is nothing more to add to this. I'm sorry for saying this, but this person doesn't seem to just cooperate that much with you. Let's see the other cards. We have the cow. May the embrace of all that is nurturing you, awakening all that you are becoming. So, whatever you are going through with this relationship, I strongly advise you to take care of yourself, to nurture your mental and just your psychological state, to take care of your well-being. That's the general energy that I'm getting from this card, is to just take care of yourself, because what I'm feeling is that this person is not going to take care of you. So better focus on yourself, raise your vibration, raise your energy, take good care of yourself. And if this is not the case with this person, then I mean, if this person is helping you and is in this relationship, then I would say maybe you can make things work. But if they are really not like invested in this relationship and you are doing everything on your own, well, maybe it's time for you to reconsider this relationship, to just maybe find your own way into freedom, or just find your own way. But this is all up to you. It's just a general collective reading, so I don't want to advise you anything. It's all up to you. It's just a collective reading, and if it resonates, then you decide what to do. And the last card is the Maiden. Demand what is yours and take back what was taken. Reclaim until you've gathered all of you. So with the Maiden card, I feel like it also fits to this situation here, because it says demand what is yours and take back what was taken. So some of you have invested a lot of energy into this. Some of you have spilled all their energy into this person and into this connection. But maybe that's why they have moved to a more passive state, because if you are the side that is given and they just get used to receive from you, that's why they are not putting themselves in that active position. Maybe if you stop giving from yourself, if you stop investing in this, they will just be placed in that state of more, well, maybe they will turn into more active state and they will start investing in this too. But if they know that they are going to like receive help and just somebody is going to do something for them anyway, they wouldn't even lift a finger to do things, or to just well, whatever the case is with you, they wouldn't lift even a finger to make an effort for something. That's what I'm feeling, because they know that you already are going to give them what they want from you. So my strong advice to you is just to mind yourself first. Say me first and keep your energy high and keep your energy for yourself. And yeah, don't like do everything and leave that person in a position that they are just there without doing anything. They are just not bothering to make any effort. They are standing in their comfortable position and knowing that everything will be all right, because you are going to take care of it. You are going to make sure that things are all right. So don't Put this person in their comfort zone. Don't let them stay too long in their comfort zone. Just mind your own business and do the things for yourself and use your energy for yourself, not for them. Let's take some oracle cards and see what they would like to say to you if they could. Love is the answer. Okay. So even though there's imbalance in this connection, I definitely feel like there might be some kind of a love. There is a passion, and here we have the express your love. So for some of you, I definitely feel like there is love in this connection, but there is some kind of imbalance. I am terrified. Well, with this message, I feel like they are scared that maybe if you leave them, they they will have to do everything on their own. They are so used to having everything done for them. They are so used to just have you around and you being their support and their help and just giving them all the energy you have. And that's why I feel like they are terrified that if one day you just decide to leave them, if one day you just decide to pull yourself back from this connection, that might be why they are terrified. But indeed, we see that here they are not interested in something. They are just like apathic there. They are not doing anything, and things might be changing, but still we see that they are not collaborating. So whatever the case is, I feel like they indeed might be terrified because they are used to receive that energy from you. Strength, ego. Okay, so also here we might have somebody who has a big ego. Maybe that's why they are so confident in themselves that they just take you for granted, and they are just standing there in their ego, and they are confident that you are just going to do the work, you are just going to do everything for them, and they feel like they are invincible, they are strong. But that's not the case. You are the strong one. You should know that. You are the one who has the power, and you can change this. Words do hurt. Maybe if you have conversation and maybe some of you know the right words in order to trigger them, in order to just get them to be in a more active state. So they say that words do hurt. Nobody likes to hear the truth, but the truth is the thing that actually can make us move, make us take an action, make us do something if we realize it. If we fight it, then that's a different case, but they are terrified of words. They are like in their ego. That's what I'm feeling. They are like in their ego. They feel strong. They feel like they have everything and you are doing everything for them. And if they hear it in a different way, they would be hurt by those words. But no, don't bother with this. I mean, you are the one who is wrongful advice. Okay, with the wrongful advice, what I'm feeling is that maybe this actually doesn't say much to me. Or maybe the things that I said to you, although wrongful advice, maybe they just want to make sure that you just stay in that state where you are, and you just keep on. Well, I feel like they are comfortable in this relationship, maybe even too comfortable. Not maybe, I'm sure they are too comfortable, and whoever advises you to do something in order to change this, they would say this advice is wrong. For example, I'm advising you to step into your own power and to demand what is yours. By that I mean to just give yourself more love and give yourself more credit for what you are and what you are doing. And yeah, maybe that's what they would say wrongful advice, because they are comfortable in this. This relationship actually is comfortable for them. And they are so used to being in their comfort zone and just having someone else doing something for them. And in the end, they are saying, "You make my heart full." Well, with this message, definitely there might be some kind of love, some kind of attraction, some kind of feelings. But pile number one, I would just strongly advise you to detach your energy from this person and focus your energy on you, because I feel like here I definitely get that thing from the astrology between Libra and Aries. We have the ego, so they are the Aries, they are the one with the ego, and you are the Libra one. You are the one that is doing everything in order to make them feel good. You are doing everything that you're supposed to do in order for them to feel good, and they are just the one with the ego there that is like, yes, I'm the center of the universe and you are supposed to help me just because you are supposed to do that. But as weird as it sounds, here there is some kind of a love connection as well, but there is a huge imbalance. There is a huge imbalance, and as we saw here, just going to lift this card. As we saw here with the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles under the Two of Cups, I'm just gonna get them closer to you. So, as we saw here, there is a huge potential for you in order to be like really good couple, in order to make things work out and everything to go good and smooth between you two, and this to work out as a relationship. The potential is there, but only if things are being equal with the Six of Pentacles. Only if both of you invest in this. Only if you invest 50% and they invest 50%, then this will work. Not you invest in 90% and they invest in like 10%. This is not going to work. So these were your messages, pile number one. I just forgot that I have already, actually I have also prepared songs for you, so let's take a look which song will resonate with this, or which song title is going to give you message. Oh, we have ABBA, Waterloo. So for those of you who chose this pile, the song is ABBA, Waterloo, which says, "I was defeated, you won the war." So indeed, here we have like power play. Definitely I feel that power play here, and some of you are like giving a lot while the other part is like trying to play it a bit more sneaky, a bit more cheeky. That's what I'm feeling. I'm sorry that it did not come that positive, but like, I mean, like, see, not everything can be positive in life, and maybe it might have helped you to see things from a point that may be useful for you. But yeah, I would just advise you to keep your energy strong and to just take better care of yourself. That's the thing that I would advise you. And regarding this person, I feel like they are very comfortable where they are and they just don't want to ruin their comfort zone. Either if you haven't met them in real life, they are just sitting comfortably in their comfort zone and they just don't want to lift a finger to do something. Or if you're in a relationship with this person and indeed they are like pulling themselves back and just relying on you to do all the work. So if you like this video, please don't hesitate to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe for my channel, because I need all the help I can get in order to grow my channel. And yeah, if this resonates with you, I would be happy to to see your comments and see what's the thing with you. I mean, how are things going on with your connection, and yeah, if it actually resonates, because here I definitely feel that strong presence of one side giving and the other side just being passive. So I hope to see you again in my next videos. Bye! Hey there, pal number 2. For all of you who chose the dear spirit wants to say to you, bring a gentle touch. So, whatever is going on with this connection, I feel like you should just take things from a lighter point of view. You should just try to be a bit more gentle, because maybe the energies here are very heavy. Maybe you are two opposites that are fighting with each other. And with the dear spirit, I feel like you should just take things in a more gentle way. That's why you chose this card. So let's take a look what the tarot wants to say to you regarding their feelings. What they feel about you now, what they feel towards you. Okay, this one wanted to come. Death card reversed. Five of Pentacles. The Lovers. Three of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Cups. Three of Swords. And on the bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, in this pile I feel like somebody here is being too independent or walking towards independence. I don't know who that is, either you or them, because either they feel independent with the Nine of Pentacles, or they see you as a more independent being. They see you as someone who is walking towards their independence and trying to do things on their own. That's one of these options is the right one for this pile, because you have this as a general energy, as the main energy of the reading. So we are starting off with the Death card reversed and the Five of Pentacles. Actually, we are starting from a very bad place. I'm sorry for saying this, but when we have the Death card reversed, they do feel like something is stuck, something cannot be changed. There is some kind of dissatisfaction, some kind of misery, but they feel like there isn't much to be done about this. There isn't much that you can do in order to change this. They feel like a bit desperate, a bit like not receiving what they want, not getting what they want from this connection. And they feel like this cannot change. They feel like this is very hard to change, like the change is blocked and things might not move towards like better times. That's how they are feeling. They feel a bit stuck. And moving forward with the Lovers cards, definitely there might be some kind of a strong attraction between you two. But with the Three of Pentacles reversed, well, maybe from a time, they feel like from times when you are a bit in more disharmony, you are going to, they are feeling like, well, how to explain? Well, here we have some kind of disharmony, something that is not working together, not working in a team, not being able to get on good. Maybe your characters are too different. Maybe you are complete opposites. But even with this energy that there is some kind of a lack of collaboration, lack of working together, there is strong attraction with the Lovers card. They do feel strongly attracted to you. Something is not like, something makes them feel miserable about this connection. Something makes them feel unhappy in this connection, but at the same time there is some kind of a strong attraction. Even though you might not get on that good, they do feel that attraction. And if you are talking about people that are not in a relationship, if you are talking about people, about somebody that you just met, or somebody that you are corresponding on only online, well, again, I see that opposites between you two. I feel like there is big opposition between you, and the energies are quite like you are on one side and they're on the other side, and you are far away from each other, and it's hard to meet in between. So even though there is an attraction, there is some kind of a lack of collaboration. And moving forward with the cards, we have the Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords. Well, this Queen of Cups either represents a person I'm sorry for saying this, but either it represents another person and they are feeling sad about this person, they are feeling heartbroken regarding this person. Maybe somebody in the past hurt them, and they still cannot overcome that trauma, and they are still suffering about this Queen of Cups, or what this Queen of Cups has caused them. Or they are, well, actually, this is the main thing that I'm feeling. I'm sorry for saying this, but I definitely feel like there might be some kind of another person here involved, and this person has caused them trauma and they are suffering about this person. Or either it's something in the present, they are suffering about somebody. This actually could represent you as well. Maybe you are the one that is like, maybe they see you as someone who is quite intact in with their emotions, with their feelings, someone who is having everything together and moving forward, and that causes them pain. Or another possibility that I can think of, if this does not involve a person, is that well, from times to pain, they are moving towards more peaceful times. But definitely for some of you, please take this with a grain of salt, but for some of you, I feel that there is another person here, and that person has hurt your the person that is on your mind, and they still cannot overcome this trauma. So let's take some more cards and see some clarifications. For example, what is going on with this Queen of Cups? Judgment. Okay, so with the Judgment card, definitely I feel like there is some kind of awakening here going on. Somebody hurt that person, that Queen of Cups hurt that person, caused some kind of a pain in them, and this has awakened some kind of trauma in them. Okay, let's take some more cards about the Death card reversed. What cannot change? What cannot change in this? Okay, this wanted to come on its own. King of Wands. Okay, this either represents another person, someone from the fire sign, someone quite dynamic, but someone that seems a bit sad, because seeing this card, this king doesn't seem that active and dynamic like in the other decks, and he has a cat on his neck. Okay, so they feel a bit stuck, they feel a bit they feel like things between you two might not be able to change towards better. They feel the things are a bit stuck. Definitely there is attraction there. There is strong attraction, but there is lack of collaboration. And this King of Wands, maybe there is somebody you know. Maybe there is somebody you know, and maybe there is a person involved in this that is like, well, I see two people here, King of Wands and Queen of Cups. This either represents you two being different, one of you being more dynamic and the other one being like more spiritual, or this represents different people in your life. Maybe they have fears towards that King of Wands. Maybe they are a bit more jealous because they had trauma with that Queen of Cups, and they think that you are going to deceive them with somebody. Or, well, to be honest, in this pile, they are a bit hard to read, because in general the cards are coming quite confusing, and their emotions and their feelings are a bit confusing to me as well, because they are like trying to hide their feelings. That's what I'm feeling. They are trying to hide what they feel, and Definitely I sense some kind of trauma existing, some kind of a trauma from the past which is not letting things to go good. And there is some kind of a sadness in them. There is a sadness and they feel like this might not change. Or maybe this King of Wands wants to represent them if they are from male gender. Maybe this King of Wands wants to represent them. Maybe they are feeling like they cannot change and be that active and dynamic person in their life. They cannot be that active and passionate person that moves with the flow and just follows their instincts. Maybe that's the case, but overall, I'm finding it quite difficult to read this person. And we have Four of Wands here in the bottom of the deck after I took the King of Wands. So maybe here they want to say to you that they cannot turn into that King of Wands. They cannot be that person that you want them to be in order to have that full happiness, in order to have that balanced and strong relationship. Maybe they don't feel strong enough, they don't feel good enough, and they don't feel strong enough because they have some kind of a trauma in their life and they cannot give you what you want from them. They cannot give you that stability and that passionate and moving forward relationship. Because here in the bottom we have Four of Wands after I asked for extra card for that situation that cannot change. So that's what I'm feeling, is that they don't feel strong enough in order to give you that relationship that you deserve. Or if you are in a relationship with them, maybe they are pulling themselves back a bit, maybe they are not showing their emotions much, but overall I feel like they're feeling sad. They're feeling sad and they have some kind of a unhealed trauma from the past. Something in the past hurt them deeply and they are still not healed yet completely. And maybe your relationship is kind of triggering that trauma with the Judgment card. Maybe you are saying something or you are doing something that just triggers that trauma in them and it keeps reminding them of that. Or maybe they are having a hard time to forget someone that is Queen of Cups, someone from the water signs. Okay, let's take these cards up and take some romance angels to see what advices and things we are going to get here. You deserve love. You are lovable. Religious factors. Make the effort. Okay, so first, you deserve love. That is true. That is true because no matter what is going on with this person, no matter what is going on in this connection, I would say to you that you should just focus on yourself and work on your well-being because you do deserve love. If this person has some kind of a trauma and cannot give you the love you deserve, then yeah, you should just not make their trauma your trauma, because you should not put your happiness in someone else's hands, because you can be happy. I mean, if you can carry the happiness on your own. If you are happy, you are going to attract more happiness. And if they are refusing to heal that trauma that they have, then well, there is nothing you can do about them. You cannot force them to work on themselves, but you cannot do all the work for them as well either. So what I advise you is to focus on yourself because you are lovable. Give yourself self-love and just focus your energy on you, and this will help you to just figure out how to deal with this situation. And here we have, oh, the candle just went out. I'm going to change it soon. Here we have the religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. Either you have different religions, that could be factor for like 10% of you who are watching this video, or You are just two different people. You are two different people. I mean, you you might be complete opposite of them. That's what I mentioned in the beginning with the dear spirit, that you should be gentle to each other. Just bring a gentle touch. Maybe there is too big opposition between you two, and with this card I definitely sense that as well, that here we have two opposites that are like magnets. If you put them on the right spot, they are going to attract each other, like you see here with the lovers card. But if you place them on the wrong side, they are going to like push themselves back in a powerful way. So definitely I feel like there are two opposite signs here. Maybe they are like, you are like, there is something like fire and water, because we saw the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. This is a fire sign, this is a water sign. So I just see two different things, two different points of view. Maybe you are just complete opposites as a way of thinking, as a way of doing things. Maybe that's why things are maybe a bit more tense. And in order to make this work, you should just try to make things a bit more gentle. Try to compromise things and meet in the middle somehow. And the last card we have from this is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. This represents, I think, the situation here with the Three of Swords. I feel like they might do the effort to get rid of this trauma that they are experiencing, and that might be stopping them from dedicating themselves 100% to this connection. This might be the thing that this card wants to indicate, that maybe they are going to take the right steps in order to heal from this trauma that they had from the past. Or maybe this card wants to say to you that even though things are a bit tense between you two, even though things are not going that easy, even though the energies are quite opposite and it feels really intense being in this connection, maybe this wants to say something to you, that if you feel like this is worth, just keep making efforts in order to improve the situation. But whatever the case is, don't spill all your energy on them. Don't try to heal them, I mean, on your own. They should heal once they are ready for it, once they see their own trauma, once they realize that their trauma is hindering this connection. Not that you should push them to heal. They are going to heal only when they are ready for it. But with the make the efforts, I definitely feel like, well, for some of you, I feel like this connection is quite like intense, but still there is something there. There is something to fight for there. Let's take some of my new oracle decks, oracle cards, to see what messages we are going to get from there. Oracle. The lovers. Okay, here we have lovers, just like we have from the tarot. And stone circle. Okay, with the oracle cards. Spirits of other worlds, tell me tales of the unknown, tell me tales of the forbidden. Okay, with this card, I feel like there might be some kind of secrets in this relationship, like we saw that trauma with the other person, or maybe there are suspicions of someone else. But I definitely feel that spiritual connection, and at the same time there might be some kind of a secrets. There might be things that you don't know. There might be things that both of you might not know. But whatever the case is, I feel here the strong presence of some kind of a soul contract that is binding you together in order to help you grow, because you are both going to grow from this relationship. Okay, let's keep going. We have the lovers. Love lulls at sorrow and bewitches flesh, mind and breath, reminded me that I'm unafraid of the unfurling winds of my eternity. So, with these cards and the lovers here, I definitely feel like there is very strong attraction between you two. There is a lot of passion and attraction. Definitely, there is something there that just keeps you together for for any good reasons or for any bad reasons. There is something there that keeps you together, and yeah, you just cannot pull like I mentioned that example with the magnets. You are like two magnets that are like pulling each other together when they are turned on the right side, and at the same time when you turn the magnets on another side, you are just like pushing each other away. That's what I'm feeling. But the energy from this pile is very intense. And if you are not in a relationship with this person, if you just met this person, well, I definitely feel like even if that person is just a stranger, there's someone that you just have chatted with, or you are having some kind of an online chat or relationship, what I feel is that the intensity between you two is very strong. The intensity between you two is very strong, and indeed, you might be quite different from each other as people and as points of view and as everything, but definitely I feel the strong attraction between you two, and at the same time, I feel that differences that are like pushing you away and pulling you back together. I feel that push and pull all the time from this pile. And finally, we have the stone circle. In ceremony, you conjure a devotion so deeply it reflects why worship into yourself. Okay, so to be honest, I just need some time in order to see why these cards would come and how it would fit this reading. Because we have a stone circle, ceremony, conjure devotion so deeply it reflects why thy worship into yourself. Well, maybe with those stone circles, maybe this wants to say that something was written on a stone or just written the way it is, but this connection, I definitely feel that strong soul connection here. By that soul connection, I want to say that maybe there is some kind of a soul contract between you two, that you are supposed to meet, or you are destined to experience all these feelings with this person in order to grow, in order to get where you are supposed to get. Because with the stone circles, I feel the strong calling of destiny here. Maybe you are going to take this person to their destiny, and they are going to take you to your destiny. Maybe you are meeting for some reason, you are destined to meet, and you are destined to get to places, and you are going to lead each other towards those places. That's what I'm feeling. But definitely here we have the destiny. Here we have the destiny with this stone circle card. Let's take some oracle cards and see what they would like to say to you if they could talk. And then I hope I don't forget. I forgot with the previous pile, but I had to I had to retake this part. I have also prepared some songs, some popular songs and some not so popular old songs that might reflect with this reading. So we are going to see which song is going to resonate. Let's first see what they would like to say to you. Time to ground yourself. Okay. Before I don't forget, I'm going to just change the candle to make it a bit more cozy. Yep. So, time to ground yourself. Indeed, they are saying to you time to ground yourself, but I feel like this is the general energy between you two, because with this strong energies between you, I feel like it's time to just take things a bit more easy, because even the dear spirit is saying to you, just bring gentle touch. And by that, I feel like you should just take things a bit more easy, a bit more slow, a bit more grounded, because the energies between you two are too intense, and the wrong move can cause some kind of a wrong reaction, and things might go the wrong way. So the best thing to do is just stay more grounded and try to put the emotions at bay. I sometimes wonder if you care. Maybe this person is not, well, we saw that they have some kind of a trauma. And maybe this trauma is causing them to think that maybe sometimes you're not caring about them, even though you probably show them more than enough that you do care and you would do the necessary things in order to make this relationship work. Let's take some more. Strength, ego. Okay. Here we have strength, ego, which appeared in the previous pile as well, and it came at the very same spot as as here. So maybe there is some kind of an ego fight here. Either it's coming from them, either this trauma caused them to like have their ego hurt, and that's why they're acting the way they're acting, or there's ego in both of you. That also could be an option. For some of you, I feel like there's ego in both of you, and there is that power play. Okay, let's keep going with the messages. Let's see what they would say to you if they could talk. I'm sorry. So whatever is going on between you two, they would like to apologize, because sometimes we don't realize the things we do, or sometimes we don't realize the things we say. We are just there in the moment. We are provoked by our feelings and emotions, and sometimes things are getting out of hand, and they just want to say, I'm sorry. Whatever is going on, at least they would like to apologize if they have hurt you or if they have caused some kind of damage. I think we should slow down. Okay, another relevant message here. Definitely there are intense energies, and they are saying to you, I think we should slow down. And I think also that would be a good thing to do, because definitely here there is some kind of a strong connection, and making things a bit more easy, a bit more like calm, peaceful, that would help this relationship survive and move forward. Be more selfish. Maybe they realize that you are doing too much for them. Maybe they realize that you are sacrificing your own happiness in order to be with them, or in order to like serve them, or in order to make this relationship work. And they just want to say to you, be more selfish, think about yourself. And this is something I would say to you too. Not selfish, but just think about yourself and keep your energy high. By that, just focus on your own well-being, and yeah, that's the best thing you can do. And before I forget, I'm just going to take a song for you. Okay, this one just wanted to come out. Let's see which song you get. Justin Bieber, sorry. Okay, we see the sorry message here. So this person, what I'm feeling from this pile is that yes, maybe things are not working the way they are supposed to work, but they are feeling sorry. They want to make things work. They want things to be okay between you two, but it's just there is that strong intensity, and yeah, this is what is causing things to go a bit out of hand. But definitely I feel like they want to make things right, and if they have hurt you, or if they are like doing something that you don't like, they just want to say sorry. And we also see this here with the oracle card that came out, and that they're saying to you sorry, and we have the Justin Bieber song, Sorry. So that was your reading, pile number 2. I hope you have enjoyed it, And if you did, please don't hesitate to hit the like button and to share in the comments what your situation is, how your story is, and how does it resonate with you, because I would love to read all of your comments. And if you like my videos, if you like my channel, don't hesitate to subscribe, because my channel is still very small and I would appreciate to get any sort of help. So thank you for being with me. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope to see you again. Bye. Hey there, pal number 3. Last but not least, we have the frog spirit. Clear out the clutter. That's what the frog spirits want to say to you. So for those of you who chose this card, I feel like you intuitively were drawn to this card because there are things between you two that are a bit messy, and you just need to take care of them. You just need to take care of all those things that are unclear in your connection, and just make sure things are a bit more simple and a bit more clear, because here we have some kind of a messy energies. That's what I'm feeling, and I can't wait to start with my tarot deck and go deeper in order to figure out what you need, they or you need to clear out. But we are going to focus on their feelings now, so let's see what they are feeling towards you. Let's see what this person feels towards you. Okay, this card wanted to come. We have Nine of Pentacles. Then we have Five of Wands, Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and Ten of Wands. In the bottom we have the Chariot card. Okay, let's start. So I definitely feel like the general energy here is the one of the Chariot card, which is a major arcana and which indicates movement forward and just some kind of a victory. So what they have in their mind towards you is that definitely this could lead to some kind of a victory. If this is some kind of a connection that you just met recently and you are just chatting online and you don't know that much about yourselves, they have that sensation that this could be your victory case. This could be a case where things might lead to something good between you two. If this is a connection that exists already as a relationship, with the Chariot card, they think that this could work out and this could lead you forward. This could make this might go far, and this has the potential to just move forward and go far and overcome obstacles. So let's dig into the cards. We have the Nine of Pentacles and Five of Wands under it. With this composition, this person sees you as someone who is very independent and strong. And it's a bit hard for them to deal with this, because they see you as somebody who has all they need. They see you as somebody who can do everything on their own, and they see you as someone that doesn't actually need their help. And maybe this kind of causes some kind of conflicts between you two, because we have the Five of Wands here, and maybe there is some kind of a power play as well, because they see you as someone strong, and this kind of makes them pull back a bit or just feel a bit uncomfortable, because they see you managing things on your own. They see you moving forward and they feel a bit less powerful, and this causes a bit of struggles, a bit of conflicts between you two. But they see you as someone that is independent and someone that can do everything on their own, which I feel like they are a bit troubled by that. At least this card indicates it, the Five of Wands. Moving forward, we have the Ace of Wands and Six of Pentacles under it. Well, with those Wands cards, there are actually, let's see, there are 4 Wands cards, which indicates that there is a lot of passion between you two. I don't know I don't know if you have met already, or if you are just chatting, or if you are in a relationship, but definitely there is some kind of passionate connection here. And with the Ace of Wands, they just want to make things right. They just want to make things right, because under the Ace of Wands we have the Six of Pentacles, and with the Six of Pentacles, what I'm feeling is that they just want to make something right, and they just want to take the right step in order to make things right. They know that maybe they have done something that was not fair, or Maybe they feel like something was just not going the way it's supposed to go between you two. Maybe they are trying to find just that balance point in order to make things go in a more smoother way, because they might see you as a strong character and this might make them pull back a bit. And in order to make things work out, maybe they are just going to try to find that balance and take some kind of initiative in order to make things work between you. And moving forward, we have the Ten of Wands and Four of Wands. I feel like they're. I'm sorry for repeating. I feel like I realize that I repeat this a lot. So I apologize if you hear that expression a lot. But yeah, with the Ten of Wands, they are. Well, they are letting go of something, or they are just having a hard time to complete all their responsibilities. But what we have on top is the Four of Wands. So with the Four of Wands, definitely there is a huge potential for stable relationship between you two, for stable connection and stable relationship. And this stability is coming after one of you is giving up on something, after one of you is dropping something that was heavy. This is either you or either them. But since I'm asking them how they feel about this, I feel like it's more them. They're not going to drop something, but they are thinking in a way that if you just let go of something that is heavy for this relationship, for this connection, things will be really balanced between you two and you are going to have that happy, stable connection together. But here with the Ten of Wands reversed, I I think somebody needs to drop something. Somebody needs to just let go of something that is like a burden, something that is heavy on both of you, or maybe only on one of you. But once you set yourself free from that thing, you are just going to find that stability and things are going to flow much more easy between you two. Let's take some clarifications. Let's clarify that 10 of Wands reversed. What is the thing that you need to let go, or they need to let go? But I feel like it's more you, because this is what they are saying. Eight of Wands. Okay, this might sound silly, but with the Eight of Wands, some of you might be really busy. Some of you might be in a lot of communication and a lot of contacts. So maybe they just want to indicate that you should let go of those contacts. And on the bottom we have the Page of Swords, which indicates some kind of distraction because it's reversed. So okay, this might sound very silly, but this is a very specific message that I'm getting, and I just have to say it because I feel like I have to say it. Some of you might talk a lot. Some of you might be talking a lot, and this might be like this might be the thing that is a bit heavy on them, and this is actually what gets them distracted. If you start like toning a bit your conversations and not like shoot 200 words per second per minute, then they would yeah, I'm sorry for saying this, but this is what I felt. Some of you might be talking too much and this might be heavy on them. And if one of you, whoever that is, drops that, things will be much more stable. The other option is that with the Eight of Wands, if one of you just drops that dynamic, sphere, that dynamic atmosphere of being busy and constantly being occupied with things and being in action, or just that intense energy, and focuses in this relationship, things are going to go much more stable because we have the Page of Swords reversed, which also indicates that there is some kind of a distraction, something like a lot of communication, a lot of talking, or a lot of action or things that are going on that are kind of harming this relationship and causing it to enter in a one of you is being a bit more distracted and not being 100% devoted to this. That's why they say if I think it's more dedicated towards you. If you drop this, things are going to be very stable and things are going to be very good. Let's take some clarification for something else too, although I think more or less the other cards are quite clear. Yeah, actually, I don't think I need to clarify here in this group. Just that was enough because they are pretty like honest. They say they say what they think and feel. Let's take some romance angel cards and see what we are going to get about this connection. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay. Maybe some of you, maybe maybe you are trying to be too strong. Maybe you are trying to be too independent, and this is some kind of a coping mechanism. And maybe this is what harms this connection. The other possibility that comes to my mind is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Maybe they are hiding something from you. Maybe they are not completely honest about how they feel, or maybe they are not daring to say to you what they think about this in order to not hurt your feelings. That also could be the option. Okay, let's take some more cards and see if we are going to get some clarity. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Wow. Okay. So, maybe you might need some time apart, although I didn't see anything like that on the tarot cards. I just saw that there is some kind of conflict because there is like power plays. One of you is a bit more dynamic, a bit more independent, and the other one is feeling like threatened, like pulled back. And maybe for some of you, it might lead to some time apart in order to reflect how to improve this relationship. Maybe you are not going to break up or just separate for good. Maybe you are just going to give yourself a little bit of time in order to figure out how things are going to work out between you two, or maybe you are just going to take a small break in order to reflect on this connection and see how it can go forward in a better way. But with this deception card actually doesn't I feel like digging a bit deeper because just doesn't give me a rest seeing that deception card, and maybe we will see with the tarot what this deception is about. Who is decepting who, or what it's about. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles wants to say something about putting efforts, working, or just having a schedule and moving with the schedule and doing routine things every day, or just having the routine and doing the things in a way they are. Maybe they are trying to deceive you, and no, doesn't make that much sense to me, to be honest. What Eight of Pentacles could involve in this deception? Why would they want to deceive you about what they are doing during their daily life? Maybe this deception has to do something about their work. Maybe they if you are not much in contact, if you are not in a relationship, if you are just online, well, if you just met online, maybe they want to maybe they are not telling you the exact truth about their work life, about their daily routines. That could be the case. But to be honest, to me, it doesn't stay that clear, even with the tarot cards. But for those of you who are watching, probably it might make sense for you. But for me, it's a bit hard to find the sense here with the Eight of Pentacles, because it has to indicate something about your daily routines or daily life, the things that you do during the day. And Again, in the bottom we have the Page of Swords. I'm not sure if I shuffled. I think I didn't shuffle, that's why we have the Page of Swords, so it's not valid. But maybe one of you is lying about their daily life. Maybe one of you is lying about what they do for work, or maybe one of you is just not being honest about how much efforts they are putting in this connection, or something like that. But you will know better than me if this makes sense, if this resonates with you. And the final card is pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, it's getting more interesting. I don't know why those romance angels wants to indicate to something that you should pay attention to. The tarot came quite positive, but maybe there is something like a red flag that you should be careful about, because they are saying that if you drop that communication or whatever, that dynamic of Eight of Wands, things will be stable between you two, and they see the potential that this relationship could go somewhere. But with pay attention to the red flags, maybe they want you to change, oh, sorry for the camera shake. Maybe they expect you to change in order to make this go. Actually, that's the thing that comes to my mind. They just want you to change, which might not be the right thing in order to expect someone to be in a relationship, because when you are in a relationship with someone, you should not force somebody to change in someone that they are not. You should just accept the person with all their flaws and all their good traits, and just work towards improvement together, not force someone to change and to be someone they are not. That's not the right way. So maybe this is one of the red flags. Maybe this person will want you to change, and I strongly advise you to stay true to yourself, because it's not worth changing for someone. Just stay true to yourself, because if this is the case, if this is the red flag that this card wants to indicate, then don't change. Just be who you are. You won't be happy if you change yourself for someone else, because this will cause you to lose your identity. I mean, we are all different and we have our different traits, and yeah, we can change sometimes, but this doesn't mean that we have to completely change who we are for someone in order to like us. Let's take some of my new oracle cards and see what they're going to say about this connection. I hope something more comes out in order to figure out what are these romance cards wants to indicate, because for me, to be honest, it's not completely clear. But maybe you know better because you are in this connection. We have the oak. We have the manifestation. We have the phoenix. Okay, that's enough. I'm not going to take more cards. I was about to take more, but I just stopped. Okay, let's start with the oak. Don't just look within, dive deeply into the eternal realms of knowing. Okay, so we have the oak, and the oak is quite, the oak knows a lot, has big wisdom, has a lot of wisdom, and with the oak, I feel like this wants to indicate to you that you should go deep within and focus. I mean, maybe not everything you see is what it is. Maybe there is something here that you're not seeing. So just trust your intuition about this connection and go deep within, even deeper if you can. I mean, this says dive deeply into the eternal realm of knowing. Don't just look within. So maybe just within is not the answer. Maybe there is an answer that is way deeper than going within. Maybe there is some kind of a soul connection here as well. Maybe there is something that is on soul level that you're not able to see. And maybe there is some kind of a red flag indeed that you are supposed to watch out for, because it also asks you to reflect. So maybe there is something you should be careful about. Then we have manifestation. Sometimes they come as breeze upon your fingertips. At other times they dwell in the depths of your soul. It is a dance between you and spirit as the magic unfolds. Well, this is very beautifully said about manifestation, and the illustration is quite beautiful here with the tree and the heads that are appearing on the tree, and then the light coming out of that lady. So, mm, well, maybe some of you manifested this person. Maybe some of you indeed manifested this relationship, and maybe you met them online and you really wanted to have something with this person and you manifested this. And this card wants to invite you to just manifest or focus on your manifestation in order to make things more in order to find peace, in order to make things more clear, because with the frog spirit we have to clear out the clutter. So whatever that clutter is, maybe this card wants to indicate to you that you should just manifest things in a more light way, because here we read something about the breeze upon your fingertips. The overall message sounds very fresh and like breezy like, and maybe you should just focus on that feeling, on that sensation, on that idea, and try to manifest this in your relationship, because I feel like this is what you should focus on in order to make things a bit more easy, because here I see some kind of intensity, and that intensity needs to slow down a bit, needs to just go a bit slower and a little bit less intense. And maybe this is what the manifestation card wants to indicate to you, that just you should take things a bit more easy and manifest things in order to be more peaceful. Moving on with the next card, we have the Phoenix. Summoned, your flesh rises from the ashes and into the expansive flame of your soul. Wow. Okay, what a strong message and what a nice illustration. I really love this deck. So with the Phoenix card, well, indeed we saw separation, time away. Maybe there is some kind of problem between you two. Maybe there is some kind of a conflict. But with the Phoenix card, even if you separate temporarily, I feel like you are going to come back together, because the Phoenix is rising back from its ashes. Or even if there are some conflicts and you need to just let go of something and make some small sacrifices, you are going to get back together a lot stronger. Or in general, whatever the case is here, the message of this card is very positive, because whatever happens, you are going to rise back from your ashes, you are going to come back stronger, and you are just going to like make the flame inside you go even stronger, or just rekindle this relationship even stronger. Because even if there are some small obstacles, or even if there are bigger obstacles, whatever action you decide to take with the Phoenix card, I feel like things between you two will become better once you like take all the actions, or once you take what you're supposed to do. And then once you get together again, things are going to be rekindled in a much more passionate and much stronger way, because here we have the flames are more expansive, and they're involved in the soul. So maybe you are going to reconnect somehow on a soul level. Okay, let's take some oracle cards and see what they would like to say to you if they had a chance to talk. But I definitely feel here that there might be some kind of separation and coming back together. That's what I'm feeling. Or maybe this already happened for some of you. But I definitely feel some kind of a separation and coming back together. And I still can't figure out what that deception is and why the Eight of Pentacles came. I'm just going to take some more tarot later. They are saying to you, let me hold you. Maybe they just want to feel, they just want you to feel a bit more vulnerable and a bit, to let yourself be weak with them, to not always be the strong one, to let them to take care of you. Let's take more. I need time for me. Okay, definitely here we are talking about some time away. Maybe they need some time in order to reflect about this connection and how it can go to a better way, but this should not worry you because their attitude is positive. Their attitude is positive towards this connection, and well, I don't think they are moving towards a separate, like, breakup. It's more like just to take a step back in order to move forward in a more affirmative way. Let's take some more. You matter. They want to say to you that you're important and you matter. Maybe you have felt like you don't matter that much in this connection, or maybe you felt like your opinion is not being heard by them, or maybe they, with the Eight of Wands, if you are a big talker, and they might be like ignoring you sometimes. They want to say to you, sorry for doing that, but just want you to know that you matter. But this might not be for everyone. This might be for some of you. Oops, this card wants to come. They are saying definitely. They are saying definitely. Okay. They are confirming it, that you matter. You are so very special. They definitely see you as someone special. They definitely see you as someone that they should not miss. So even if there is some kind of a separation, I feel like you are going to come back together. You are going to come back together even stronger. Even if there are differences between you two, things are going to work out because they definitely see you as someone very special. I don't think they want to miss you out. And they are saying, I miss you, do you? Well, I just mentioned something about missing someone and the card just came out. So if you are in separation, if you are not contacted much, if in this connection this is someone that you just met online and you don't have that much interaction together, you haven't been together much many times, they are saying that they are missing you and they are just looking for a confirmation that you miss them too. And with this deception and with this Eight of Pentacles, I just can't rest until I see something a bit more like reassuring. What is this deception about? We have the Eight of Pentacles. What are they deceiving you, or what are you deceiving them about your daily life? Three of Pentacles. This involves some kind of collaboration with people. This involves some kind of working together with other people and being in a team with someone. So we have the Eight of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. So I feel like either you are deceiving them, you are lying something about your work life, or they are lying something about their work life. Maybe they are not doing what you think they are doing in their work life, or maybe in their daily routines they are meeting up with people and maybe they are meeting up with people and collaborating towards something. For some of you it might sound ridiculous, but I just hear that message. This might be like for 1% of you or 2% of you. Maybe they are secretly meeting a group, and they're meeting some kind of a group of people, and it could be like anonymous alcoholics or anonymous people that are dealing with some kind of issues. That could be the case, that they are hiding from you. This could be the deception. But yeah, I feel like this would be for small percent of you. I mean, maybe 1 or 2% of the people that are watching this video, this might be valid. For the rest, I feel like that deception might involve well, something with their work, something with their work or with their daily routines, daily habits, and with the people they are going out or with the group of people that they are interacting. But keep in mind that this is collective reading, this is a collective energy. Maybe this has nothing to do with your case. So I'm sorry for that if this has nothing to do with your case. But yeah, I mean, this is a collective energy, so not everything has to do something with your connection. So just take what is yours and leave the rest behind. And I have also prepared song titles for you. And let's see which song. Okay, I picked this one. Which song will correspond to this reading? We have Ariana Grande, We Can't Be Friends. This is quite recent song. We Can't Be Friends. Well, I feel like, mm, well, with this coming out, what comes to my mind is that even if you get separated, even if you try to be something different than couple, they want to say to you that the connection between you two is strong and you just can't be turned to friends. You, well, the flame between you two is strong and you cannot be friends. You cannot stay friends. By that I mean there will be always some kind of passion between you two, and this will never let you be like normal friends that there is nothing between them. So this was your reading, pile number 3. A bit intense energies, but this is what the cards indicated. And to be honest, some of the energies were a bit hard to read because, yeah, there were a lot of interferences with all those cards that came out. But I hope I have managed to give you some kind of a clarity, and I hope you have enjoyed this reading. At least I tried my best in order to clarify the situation. And if you enjoyed the reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button, and I would be happy to read your comments if it resonated with you and what your situation is and all the things that are going on with this connection in order to know if my reading was accurate or not. And also, please don't hesitate to subscribe for my channel because your support means the world to me. My channel is very small and I would appreciate any sort of help. So if you subscribe, I would be really, really happy. So thank you for being with me. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you again. Bye.